Hey my beauties, welcome to Anna's Learning Corner. I hope you all are doing great and having fun in learning English. If not, then you are right place, my dear. Welcome to Anna's Learning Corner. So, if you don't know me, let me tell you about myself. Basically, I'm a spoken English course instructor, and actually I help those who are find it difficult to speak a language only English. So, what is our today's topic? Our today's topic is basically based on grammar. I asked some of the questions on YouTube, and the question was what is it? So, the question is, have you facing grammatical issues while speaking English, even if you are a beginner, intermediate level speaker, or advanced level speaker? So, 63% people say, yes, we are facing issues. I was quite surprised. So I really wanted to share with you example, and I hope that through that example you will better be able to understand that grammar and tenses that we used to do in our schools, basically that method is not applicable here. Say no to that method of learning tenses or grammar. So how actually we learn a language, how we actually learn English easily. So I wanted to discuss this step by step. So the first step is gender. Gender and age. Basically, when our age started increasing day by day, we are getting older from teenage to middle age to very old. We basically face issues with our memory. Some of you basically learn everything in teenage. Some are actually learning things in their middle age, but it's really difficult to catch up things in middle age or in your old age. So what I personally think that wasting your time in learning tenses and grammar, if you are really willing to learn English, so believe me, if you are wasting your time in learning tenses, learning grammar, stop doing it, please, my dear, stop doing it. Learning grammar and learning tenses will definitely not help you out in learning a language. So please stop wasting your time. What I personally think and how personally I learned that language is only one treasure that you need to add in your schedule. What is it? So my dear, it's listening. Yes, listening. You really need to listen at least for 15 minutes on daily basis without skipping that practice even each day. You really need to listen as much as you can. If you didn't listen and you really wanted to learn grammar, you really wanted to oh my god, I really need to learn was, were, has, have, oh my god, blah blah blah, so many stuff. You really think that you will learn that language? No, not at all. I guarantee you, you will never be able to learn a language if you are focusing on tenses. So, this is the very first thing. So, let me give you an example. You speak your mother language confidently, right? You speak Spanish confidently, you speak Chinese confidently, you speak Urdu, whatever your mother language is. Hindi, so many languages, right? So whatever your native language is, you speak it confidently. Have you really know that how much tenses are there in your mother language? What you said? No, right? So many of you basically don't know that how many basically tenses are exist in your own mother language. Oh my god. In your childhood, when you were toddler, you were speaking this language. And when you were 3 years of your age, 7 years of your age, you don't know that you are speaking your mother language, but you don't know that how many tenses basically exist in your language, right? This is the big example. So it means you don't need to learn grammar, you don't need to learn tenses if you're really willing to learn a language, right? So, my dear, how then you speak and how you make your foundation so strong regarding a language? Basically, you just need to listen. Listen interviews, listen talk shows, listen documentaries, listen whatever you wanted to listen, but in English or in whatever language you wanted to speak. Okay? So many of people focus on grammar like they used to do in their schools. They said like has comes with which one? Had comes with which one? No. Basically, you just need to learn the concept of tenses that if you are talking in continuous, you really need to focus on present participle. If you are really focusing on perfect, so you just need to focus on past participle. That is important. That is the main thing. Okay? And I hope that you are getting me. If you are not, listen to my video again. I'm just saying the one golden technique that is really important is mentioned here. What is it? Listening. Yeah, listen as much as you can. Listen day, listen night, listen audiobooks, listen so many of the stuff, listen songs even. So this is the basically important technique that you really need to implement. And if you find that still, if you are thinking that, oh my god, my grammar is not good, it's rubbish. It's just a bullshit. Yes. So stop wasting your time. I really don't want my students to waste their time to like learning grammar, to learning like tenses and rote learning. No. Be practical, be professional, and learn a language in a professional and practical way. That is the key to learn and speak any language fluently. I hope that you learn this technique that I told you, which is listening basically. And as such, if we see, this technique is not very much like different one, but believe me, this is the really golden technique if you really plunge into that technique and deeply take it seriously. So that technique is really amazing. So I suggest you to listen as much as you can and stop wasting your time on grammar, my dear. That's all. First listen and then observe. After listening and observing, you need to combine both of the things, and these both things will help you out in speaking English fluently, my dear. So that's all about our today's topic. I hope that you got your answer, and if you are still thinking that you really need to go on Google and search for the present perfect, present indefinite, stop doing it. Yeah. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, if you learn anything from this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and share with your other fellows. Subscribe to my channel and take care of yourself. Bye bye. Allah Hafiz.